What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie298 coming at you live again through the power of the internet. There's a content creator by the name of Belle Delphine you might have heard of before. And recently she found that her YouTube channel has been banned from the platform because of the type of content she produces. And I think it's important we talk about that. First, a little bit of a quick refresher on who Belle Delphine is. She's a young woman who does that internet thing that some young women choose to do with themselves. You might have remembered her from her bathwater incident where she was selling her bathwater. You might have heard her music. You might have seen her on Orange YouTube. But certainly out of all the women that do this, she is one of the most prolific ones, kind of being a household name. And here's the thing. You don't have to agree with her creating this kind of content. I'm certainly not asking you to support that type of content. That's an entirely up to you kind of thing. But I do think it's important we talk about how her getting banned from YouTube is very hypocritical and symptomatic of a much larger problem that the platform has. The official reason that Belle Delphine got banned from YouTube is twofold. They said that it was because of nudity and sexuality violations here on the platform. When it comes to nudity, that's probably the most hypocritical one because there is a tremendous amount of nudity here on YouTube. It's super easy to find too. Do a search for nude yoga and tell me what you see. YouTube leaves that stuff up for educational purposes, but I think it's fairly clear that YouTube has no problem with the naked male or female body being presented here on the platform. So that alone is very hypocritical. Now, YouTube has said that they only allow nudity on the platform when it comes to being educational. They don't want it here for entertainment purposes. They want it here for educational purposes. But I'm telling you, if a 14-year-old boogie found those nude yoga videos, I would have been highly entertained. I would not be watching it for educational purposes. And you can point out that, yes, those nude yoga videos and most of the videos like it for educational purposes are flagged appropriately as being age-gated for 18 plus for being mature, but you know what? So is Belle Delphine's video, so I think it's still very hypocritical here. But here's the thing, there was no nudity in her videos. I went and watched the videos that got removed from YouTube, obviously for educational purposes, so that I could talk about it here in this video, and I'm just going to go ahead and say there's no nudity whatsoever. There was about as much nudity as another video that's currently on the platform that is not age-gated, that has almost 140 million views, and in fact got picked up for the trending tab. Want to see? Actually, I was wrong. The WAP video actually has 292 million views, and this video appeared on the trending tab. And if you've seen this video, you know what I'm referring to. There's definitely about as much nudity as you would find in a Belle Delphine video, absolutely, but this is also very sexualized. The entire point of the song is to be sexualized. So here's the deal. You cannot say that YouTube banned Belle Delphine for violating the nudity stuff because she was about as nude as the women are in this video, and certainly less nude than they were in the nude yoga videos. And you can't say that she got banned for sexuality because this video got propped up by YouTube for its sexuality. What this really boils down to is that YouTube does not care about nudity on the platform. They're glad to put nudity on the platform. They do not care about sexuality on the platform. They will gladly put sexuality on the platform, as long as that's coming from CardiB and Sony Music and large labels and large corporations, or unless it's for entertainment purposes. What they don't want is small creators like you, like me, like Belle Delphine, independent creators using the platform to do the same thing that they'll let Sony and other companies like them get away with. Actually, I misspoke there. No, they don't just get away with it. They get promoted on the trending tab by YouTube because YouTube makes millions of dollars doing it, and so does the label, and so does everyone else, and the small-time content creator is not allowed to get a piece of that pie. That's exclusively for CardiB's manager and label. At the end of the day, I'm not asking you to support Belle Delphine. You don't have to support that type of content. You can like it, you can hate it, you can ignore it, you can consume it. It doesn't really matter. What I am saying is you have to stand up for the right for that type of content to be treated equally here on the platform. If CardiB can do it, then Belle Delphine needs to be allowed to do it as well. And if you're one of those people that don't want either of those people on the platform, I understand that. But basically, you're telling YouTube that you want YouTube to be television. You want it to look like NBC or CBS back in the late 90s and early 2000s. And if that's what you want, well, that's what you'll get. You'll get plenty of your Conan O'Briens and plenty of your Jimmy Kimmels and a lot less Belle Delphines, but also a lot less McJuggernuggets, a lot less Francis, a lot less Kid Behind a Camera, a lot less Filthy Frank. You're just going to get more YouTube or television. Same thing.